I work every day on the front line. I put my life at risk every day.
Now, if y'all don't already know, World of T-shirts has basically hit his peak in the lolcow universe. It's like every single day, he's freaking out sleeper mode status on some kind of little insult some weirdo hurls at him. It doesn't even matter what the severity of the insult is. At this point, somebody can say any little thing. They can call World of T-shirts a stinky poo-poo face and homie would go berserk mode on them. It's pretty wild, the lengths that this guy takes just to prove that he's a crazy person. I mean, at this point, it's probably not even him trying to put on a show like other lolcows. I think this is genuinely him having a breakdown. And it's crazy. Like later in the video, y'all will see World of T-shirts is having a full-on existential crisis. But first, I wanted to take a look at some of the clips earlier this week, just so we can kind of see how we're going to be getting to this point. Because it's just crazy, man, the severity at which World of T-shirts has been freaking out lately. In the first clip I'm going to show y'all, we see Josh and Mr.Based like usual, chilling in New York. They're walking around. Mr.Based is trying to get a taxi, and as Mr.Based is trying to get a taxi, there's people that want to take pictures with Josh. And this creates some issues for Josh, obviously, because they're not just wanting to take pictures. They're also like putting their cameras in his face. They're like screaming his name. This culminates into Josh straight up telling them that he's going to unalive them. And no, that isn't me censoring him. He actually says those exact words. He says, "I'm going to unalive y'all." And then he talks about throwing them in the Hudson River. Like, he goes crazy.
We just missed our car.
Taxi, yeah, taxi. Right here, come on.
Run the t-shirt! Run the t-shirt! Run the t-shirt!
Come here.
Run the t-shirt!
I'm trying to get away.
Oh my God, brother! I'm so confused.
No!
Don't put the fries in there.
No! Stop it! Stop it! Come here. Taxi! Come on, stop. We need a taxi. All right, stop. Josh,
You.
Josh, stop it!
Throw you in the Hudson.
Stop it! Here's a taxi.
You. A-boy, bitch.
Shut up. Hey, how are you? We're big tippers. Go.
Damn right, Mr.Based is a big tipper, but he doesn't tip in money. He tips in GHB. So, you know, I don't know if you have any value in GHB, but if you want some of that, he'll give you a lot of that. He'll also give you a couple big tips on how to essay women. Those are a couple big tips he might give you. But anyway, enough of talking about Mr.Based. What's up with Josh and Mr.Based getting back together like not even a couple days after saying that Josh was going to go into some live-in treatment center, right? Or whatever he was calling it. It's pretty wild, dude, that this guy can just go on live stream and say, yeah, you know, me and Josh, we're going to be taking a break. And then like a couple days later, he's like, all right, come on, Josh, let's go walk around the streets of New York and get harassed by people, make more content. And you can tell that even this situation might have been a little bit too much for Mr.Based, because he was ready to back the fuck out immediately. There was so many people surrounding them at that moment. It's kind of hard to distinguish who's a troll and who's not. So Mr.Based was probably kind of freaking out a little bit as well. And then Josh made it even worse by straight up attacking one of them, kicking at them, doing some weird maneuver where he's like biting his hand. I've never seen somebody do that before, but it was all just a really weird video. Now this next clip we're gonna look at, this is where shit all went bad for Josh. Like, you can see it in his face that something changed in his mind, right? It's kind of like he got like a PTSD flashback or something, and he just like completely shuts down. I've seen him in this state a few times, but man, it really hits home when Mr.Based is shoving a camera in his face and trying to talk to him as he's kind of sitting, staring off in space, like dead in the eyes, man. It's just a wild thing to see. And it makes you kind of feel bad for Josh, but like I always say, it's kind of hard to feel bad for Josh at this point. But I feel like you can simultaneously think somebody's a bad person and feel bad about their situation. You know, Mr.Based probably shouldn't be using Joshua as this person, this spectacle basically for his live streams, but at the same time, Josh is an adult. He knows what he's doing and he continues to do it. So, you know, how much can you really feel bad for him? So basically what's taking place is Josh is getting another tattoo. He gets his tattoo and everything's fine. But like I said, Mr.Based is then like, you know, shoving the camera in his face, asking him shit. And you can see that Josh just looks completely dead in the eyes, like soulless. It's pretty wild and hard to explain. So I'll just show y'all.
You happy?
Yeah,
How happy?
very.
Who makes me shine? When you're around, I'm always laughing.
Now to sort of piggyback on my theory that this might be Joshua's alcoholism, apparently Josh hasn't been drinking. I mean, Michael Quinn also said the same thing at one point and it was pretty obvious that Josh was drinking, but at the very least he's not drinking on camera during Mr.Based streams, which is like cool, I guess, or at least for like a short amount of time. I don't know if he's doing that at the house, but at least like while they were out walking during this one stream I'm going to show you, I guess he didn't drink because Mr.Based is like screaming at him. He's like, you didn't even drink. You didn't even drink and you're still freaking out. And it's like, well, yeah, homie has issues. He has like mental illnesses and shit, dog. Of course he's going to freak out no matter what. He has issues. You know this, Mr.Based. This is why you picked him to be in your streams, right? So here's a couple of clips of that taking place. And then after, we're going to be looking at Joshua having an existential crisis. So what I'm thinking is that the alcohol is affecting him mentally in some sort of way, or at least being off of the alcohol. It might be like causing him to have depression or whatever. He might be having some kind of withdrawals. I don't know how that works, but either way, it's obviously affecting his mental state. And with the mental illnesses he has, all that mixed together, it's probably not the best thing for him to be running around the streets of New York right now. If anything, it's worse. Like, you think that just having him not drink cold turkey is gonna make him any more tolerable to any people around him? He's still gonna freak out.
Embassy and getting
Josh is a
asylum.
disabled street rat sent $15. Josh, I can't wait to know. And SWAT you, I'm finding your hotel and I will be taking your passport. You don't deserve to go to any more countries because
Yes, I f***ing do!
Stop it, Josh, Josh, you're not even drunk. Stop.
Don't tell me to
Stop it. You're being crazy for no reason. Stop
I don't get paid enough! Ah!
Josh,
I'm gonna.
Josh, you're going crazy for no reason. Stop it. Please stop it. What are you doing? Banging your head on the pole?
Yeah,
Why?
I'm trying to get a
Josh,
brain injury so I could get.
Josh,
Healthcare.
you're not even, are you drunk?
No,
Then why are you flipping
I
out?
haven't drank.
Why would you flip out for no reason? You don't even have the drunk excuse. Please don't behave that way. It's psycho. Please don't do that.
Josh is disabled. Josh is disabled. You are not middle class.
You!
Get rehab.
Ah!
No, Josh! No, get over here! Josh, get over here! Stop it! Stop it! Get over here!
You're good.
Come say hello! Come say hello, girls! Come say hello!
No, I'm not!
Hi, Dad.
Fuck you, you lowlife! What did he do? What did he do?
Josh! Josh! Josh, get back here!
You think you're better than me? I grew up in the Bronx!
Josh, you all right?
He grew up in the Bronx. Don't play with me. Don't play with him. He
Do
grew up in
this.
the Bronx. Don't make him do it. You heard him.
I mean, at this point, Josh has transcended being an online lolcow, and he's just got the whole city of New York heckling him at this point. It's like anywhere he goes, he has like tons of people that are either driving by and saying crazy stuff to him, Or he has people that are on the streets that know who he is and they're trying to get photos. It's crazy. He's become basically a spectacle for the citizens of New York. Anytime they're walking around and they want a quick chuckle, they'll go up to Josh and say some crazy shit. Doesn't even have to be that bad, and he'll end up freaking out. It's pretty sad. And finally, we get to the last part of this video, which is Josh having an existential crisis in the back of an Uber. He goes off on like this crazy tangent about how he doesn't deserve the luxuries that he has, and he's basically fooling everybody with his apparel. I really don't think that he's dressing like he has that much money. To me, he just looks like a regular average person. I didn't even know he had a Gucci belt on, but apparently he says that he has like a Gucci belt. He doesn't deserve his captain's hat, yada, 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 right? He basically just starts saying like he doesn't deserve anything that he has, none of the trips. The things that he's referring to is what people are telling him in the chat messages. And I don't know if this is just kind of him like showing off for the stream, or if he's genuinely having some kind of feelings of depression due to him not drinking that day. It could be either or, but I've never seen Josh like this before. He's usually like very, I wouldn't say happy, but energetic is a better way to put it. And he doesn't really get like very depressed. He gets very angry. So to see him in such a low state is kind of weird.
I don't need a TikTok. I don't need a phone. I don't need a passport. I don't need a captain's hat. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve all these luxuries.
DX Anonymous WW
No, I
just subscribed
don't.
on YouTube.
Look. Just look at this apparel. I'm
Fabio
lying
Pietro
to
just subscribed
myself.
on YouTube.
What do you mean? How are you lying to
I'm
yourself?
dressed like a
Trash
wealthy
Tamer just
person,
subscribed on
and
YouTube.
I'm not wealthy. It's a lie. I don't
No,
have
Hall
money.
just subscribed on
I don't
YouTube.
really have money for Jordans or a Gucci belt. It's a
Gamer just
lie.
subscribed on YouTube.
You're living a lie?
Yeah.
Anonymous sent $15. Josh, have you paid anything to the IRS? How much do you still owe for not paying your taxes?
It's a lie. I can't really afford to travel. I just cut corners
driver sent
when I
$15.
do. I don't deserve
Stan
to
Murkoff
have
just
all this
subscribed on
stuff. I don't deserve to travel.
Yes, you did.
Coleslaw just subscribed on YouTube.
They're right, okay? I don't deserve anything.
Else steer the ship.
I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna sell the hat. I don't need it anymore. I don't need it anymore. I don't need TikTok. I don't need a phone. I don't deserve to have any of this stuff.
You're just feeling low on yourself, Josh.
They're right. Open your eyes. I'm a good for nothing reject.
You're a rock star. You're a super famous rock star. And a musician.
I don't deserve to be a musician either. I don't deserve to have a tour guide business. I resign. I'm giving up all my lavish possessions and getting a job at Burger King.
Oh, shit.
It's pretty depressing to see Josh in a state like that, but to be honest, a lot of what he's saying is true. I mean, some of the stuff doesn't even matter, like his apparel or whatever, but he doesn't really deserve to be a tour guide. I mean, come on. Y'all seen that clip in the beginning. The people that go on his tour guides are like violently harassed by him often after he has his like drunk meltdowns, right? So he's kind of right in that sense. There are some things that he has that he doesn't deserve. He's not really a rock star or a musician like Mr.Based says, but I mean, you can kind of be real with somebody, especially somebody like Josh, and say like, yeah, you're right. You know, some of these things you don't deserve, but maybe you can like change your life and actually become a good person. And instead of doing that, Mr.Based kind of reinstills this value of, you know, I'm better than everybody else and I have all this stuff and you don't kind of thing going on. It's like, no, he's not a rock star. He's not super famous. He's really just a normal guy that people use as a spectacle at this point. They wind him up and they watch him go. And I think Mr. Based is sort of getting fed up with Josh at this point. You seen him in the earlier clip when Josh was freaking out. He was trying to tell Josh, like, you're not even drunk, you know what I mean? You have no excuse to be this violent. And that's just kind of how it is with somebody who has a mental illness who's been enabled so long. I mean, you created this monster, Mr. Based. You're actively enabling this dude every single time he's on your stream. You're making him feel like he's more important than he is. So then he freaks out on people for saying stuff like put the fries in the bag. And then he's complaining about not getting paid a lot while saying that he's getting like $5,000 a month. It's weird, dog. Like, if you told anybody else that who works a minimum wage job, they would look at you like you're a freak. Because why are you complaining about getting $5,000 a month? You're living all right, dude. Anyway, y'all, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That all helps out in the algorithm. If you watched all the way to the end, you're the best. Again, thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.